Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am representing IST. Actually, Professor Ranjit Singh was supposed to be here, but due to his earlier schedule and some earlier commitment, he was not able to make it up. So I am representing IST only, and this whatever presentation is there, it is of him only. Now, Higher Education Summit for the year, I'm just representing Indian Society for Technical Education. Let me introduce Indian Society of Technical Education, what at all it is doing, and how we can be a part of this, this revolution. How can we be a factor which can play some roles there? Now, Indian Society for Technical Education is a national professional non-profit making society registered under the Society Registration Act. Earlier, it was formed in 1941 in the name Association of Principals of Technical Institution, which has been rechristened in 1968 in the name of Indian Society for Technical Education. The major objective is to assist and contribute in the production and development of top quality professional engineers and technicians needed by the industries and other organizations. And being the only national organization of education in the field of engineering and technology, IST effectively contributes in various missions of union government and has very strong linkages with Ministry of HRD, AICT, DST, other state government agencies. As far as the aims and objectives are concerned, a major objective is to help the students in personality development and the faculty members in career development, which is needed by the institution, industries and other organizations at national and international levels. The major objectives of the IST are to formulate the general goals and responsibilities of technical education, modify curriculum education process to changing conditions, develop effective teachers and education administrators, improve instructional methods and practices, administrative usages, enhance professional ideals and standards. When you go through this slide, you'll find that whatever it is required for the pedagogy of the current education system, IST involves some here and there. As far as the organizational structure is concerned, we have an executive council at national level, and apart from this, we have some life members, some teachers as life members. Right now, some 78,000 teachers are members of ISTE. 350,000 students are there as ISTE members. More than 1,820 institutional members, 935 faculty chapters, and 1,035 student chapters who are actively involved in some or the other activities. Major activities, as all the members I know, as I said, the members are involved in some of the activities. These are the few of the major activities which IST is right now linked on. Curriculum development and updating. AICT sponsors short-term training programs for engineering teachers and practicing professionals. Preparation of teacher manuals and other institutional resource materials under IST Resource Management Project. Preparations of LM, that is learning materials, for working professional in selected areas under ISTE working professional learning material. Then information technology oriented programs, project formulation and implementation appraisal, publication of newsletters, journals, handbooks and various other magazines. At national level, we are involved in conduction of short-term training programs, and till date, some 10,121 short-term training programs for Polytechnic Society and faculty has been conducted with, data statistics is there that how much participation, how much AICT linked is with us, and we are always continuously doing some sort of short-term training program. And this short-term training program is always for the enhancement of skill of the teachers and of course for the career personality grooming for the students. There are some other listing how we are associated with the pedagogy. You see the conducted computer awareness program sponsored by the Department of Electronics, Government of India, and we were the pioneer organization who linked up somewhere with the AICT for the mass spreading of this ICT technology. We are also into some international collaboration. Here are some of the achievements. As you can find that we have represented India on Association of Engineering Education in South and Central Asia under the aegis of UNESCO. participated actively in the formulation and implementation of Canada-India Institutional Cooperation Project, a bilateral project between Government of India and Government of Canada, and 12 books have been published and disseminated, contributing significantly in the implementation of Canada-India Industrial Institute Linkage Project. This is also a bilateral project between Government of India and Government of Canada, and published and disseminated 45 learning materials in computer science and engineering under Project Impact sponsored by the World Bank, SDC and Department of Electronics. There are some other achievements as far as ST is concerned for international collaborations. That we have a sponsored project by Swiss Agency for Cooperation Development and AICT, and 22 books have been published. 25 more books are under different stages of preparation. Lab manuals and teacher manuals are also under process. Membership of the World Federation of Association of College and Polytechnics, collaboration with International Association of Continuing Education Program, Commonwealth of Learning, Indo-UK REC project, conducted a study throughout, document research and visits to institutions, and submitted a report which will enable to revitalize links between National Institute of Technology, that is NITs, and universities in UK. There are some more this thing. If I go on, it will take literally a very long time. So I'm just concluding. I'm just going through my slides in a quick way. That what are the publication? As you see that we are disseminating some newsletter. These are bi-monthly and 6 issues in 1 year. Then there is a quarterly journal, Indian Journal for Technical Education. Then there is a handbook where you can have all the information, that various schemes of IST, list of members, section, committee members, chairman, student chapters, and what sort of activity they are doing it. Then we have students primer, CIACP publications, Journal for Engineering Education. It is all available with us, which somehow is imparting for the enhancement of the skill, as well as the it is also giving a platform for a learning resource management. Now this is the website. You can very well go to the website and you can find all the information there. What about the IST and skill enhancement and e-outreach project? As far as I understand that today we are here for the digital learning, and IST is always gone ahead with some linkage with IST IGNOU project. It is available at website, and IST ID Bombay. There is a tie-up between IIT Bombay and IST for some e-outreach project. This can also be very well taken by, if you go through the IIT Bombay website, you can find all details there. Then just coming to today's topic, that what is virtual learning environment and how Indian Society for Technical Education can help somewhere. What at all is virtual learning environment? As a member of IST, what I can understand, what at all it is, it does not refer to any educational website, as websites simply include static web pages. It is not restricted to systems including some 3D or virtual reality technology. It is not synonymous to virtual campus, as virtual campus provides university courses covering a set of courses, while the name virtual learning environment does not restrict the scope to any level. Hence, it can be said the former, that is, a virtual campus, is a subcategory of virtual learning environment. What at all is virtual learning environment then? Of course, it is a learning environment. It is a design or well-structured information space. It is a social space also. It is explicitly represented. Students at virtual learning management are not only as active, but they are actors also. Virtual learning environment are not restricted to distance education. Our virtual learning environment integrates multiple tools. The virtual learning environment overlaps with the physical environment. Virtual learning environment do not only integrate a variety of software tools, but also integrate all the physical tools that can be found in a classroom. Most virtual learning environments include, first, a variety of non-computerized learning resources like concrete manipulation tools, instruments, books, etc. A variety of interactions that are not computer mediated, that is face-to-face discussion among students, lectures by the teacher, group discussion, etc., plus traditional media such as letters, TV, phone, and fax. A variety of activities that are not computer-based, that is field trips, role-playing, etc. IST can be resource for analyzing the functional requirements. since content management become a main issue for all teachers involved in virtual learning environment. Researchers have to develop a better understanding of the functional relationship between how information is structured and represented and how it can be used in the learning activities and interactions. IST can be pivotal in building virtual communities. What at all is community? When group of users interact intensively through some medium, they progressively constitute a community. This can be done at two levels: building teachers' communities and building larger educational professional communities. IST can be pivotal in collaborative learning. Collaborative learning is always fine. It has been noticed that it always gives a better result than the individual learning. Virtual learning environment contain obvious affordability for collaborative learning provided interactions are regulated. These interactions can be regulated. At first level is structuring the collaboration. We can have a program where information is there that after reaching this level, the students are supposed to write in this way only. Students are supposed to go this test only. He is not free to go anywhere. In that way, we can have a software, we can have a program where structurally we can regulate the process. And second, regulating interaction, where we can have an outsource like a faculty or teacher is there who can regulate interactions. To ensure that virtual learning environment increase the probability that productive interactions emerge, designers have to create environment with structured collaboration, namely interface, which structure the task or the communication, for example, communication tool or the widgets. IST can be a part of resource for developing such collaborations and tools. Virtual space is a space for innovation. For teachers, a virtual space is an open space, a space where they can try new approaches. In other words, the main effect of virtual learning environment on educational system may be revitalizing teaching outside the web. It has been reported that teachers who work part-time for virtual university change their teaching style even outside internet, including more collaborative learning practices, viewing themselves less as knowledge providers and more as facilitators. Short-term training programs or workshops on teaching via internet and innovative teaching in VLE will not only negate the apprehension about its effectiveness but also will certainly bring effective results. As far as I remember, just in the previous session, there was a question that the teachers are little reluctant to adopt this technology. I think this type of short-term training program where the teachers can be talked about, where they can be taught about by what is the utility of this technology, this will cause some negation of apprehension, because as far as I am also a teacher, I don't think that I am very reluctant to adopt any technology if the technology is going to give me good results. I am only reluctant when I am not confident about the technology. So I think this type of short-term training programs where the teachers are given you insight that what at all technology is and how they can apply that technology will definitely is going to give the boost to this technology as far as India is concerned. IST believes that internet should also serve as medium to break the walls inside our society to smoothen the transition between clusters of education system. Right now in India, we have educational clusters and teachers are very reluctant to mix up with each other. So this, all the teachers, it is a requirement of the time that all teachers are called again and again, and they are given a platform where they can express their views. I mean, that in this way, some of the problems which the lady was saying that teachers are reluctant can be solved. In the practice, there is no need to draw a boundary between conventional pedagogy and virtual learning environment. The key is to integrate them, not to separate them. It seems very likely that VLE will become a coherent part of the higher education landscape and are likely to occupy prominent position in teaching and learning environment. I think virtual learning benefits all. I think from the morning there was discussion, and everybody will be aware of these facts. What are the benefits of virtual learning environments and how it makes a significant difference. With this point, I should say thank you. Thanks, Atta.